If we so far in depth, how are they coming up with all these programs and funding these programs?
It's a scam.
Yeah.
Because they don't intend for you to actually fucking win any money. That's a losing business model.
Yeah.
Imagine how much motherfuckers I gotta pay if everybody hit off in one day. All right, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, Big Tech is betting on gambling and scams. Video by Boydzilla. Yeah, man, so shout out to CoffeeZilla. You know, this is one of his other channels. He's bringing us some informative stuff today, talking about how Big Tech is basically promoting scams and the continued destruction of our world. If you actually want to hear our talking points about what we feel about the current state of the world, we talked about it more in our last video. Greed is destroying our world. Without further ado, man, TRaw.
Yeah, we know that betting has become a thing in the last couple of years, and right now it's at an all-time high. So let's find out about the scam.
Big Tech is building a dystopia proudly and in the open in a way I've never seen before. It used to be tech companies would pretend like they were trying to do a good thing for the world. Now they're just openly investing in hyper gamification products in order to squeeze every last dime out of you. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, Covered, which was in.
Yeah, guys, think about it, man. Where have we seen this before? Right? We've heard of Klarna. We've heard of I don't even remember. They done changed so many.
I think
Sizzle, Quad Pay, Paying For, like these things that promote debt so that you don't actually own the shits that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's getting dark out here. Okay. They want you to power up those factories.
Invested in by A16Z's speedrun,
like, yeah, let's get
and they
them in
say
debt.
we disrupt personal finance
There we go, come to this
gamification,
house,
starting
subpoena
by
your
letting
whole
people
life.
bet against
That's
their
true.
bills. Guys, you can now gamble on your credit card balance. If you're lucky enough and you win, you may get out of debt. If not, they're going to drive you further into it.
Welcome to Covered, where
That's
everyday
wild.
finances become fun.
And so you really think that it's very far off from what I'm talking about? If you gamble on this shit and you're so far in debt now that you can't get out, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to come to your house with paperwork.
Yeah.
You signed it. Remember, when you hit the agreed terms on these goddamn apps, y'all don't be reading the shit.
Right.
They can come up, I own your life now. I own your house. I can take your car.
What?
I'm not losing my shit over no app, bro.
And the thing is, though, if we so far in depth, how are they coming up with all these programs and funding these programs?
It's a scam
Yeah.
because they don't intend for you to actually fucking win any money. That's a losing business model.
Yeah.
Imagine how much motherfuckers I gotta pay if everybody hit off in one day. I can't afford that. Just one day of having to pay everybody would break me.
That's true.
That's why y'all just don't do no critical thinking. That's what I'm saying. It's like this all critical thinking. Money is not free.
Yeah.
The shit goes in a cycle.
What?
So if the money gets dispersed out to everybody, how is there money left back to pay anybody?
Exactly.
And rewarding. First, link your card through Plaid. Next, pick a
Niggas just
transaction
be
in
thinking
game for
about,
a
oh my
chance
God,
to
I'm
win
gonna
it
get
back.
my new shoes.
It's a fun way to make money management feel more like a game and less like a chore.
I cannot even start to explain how gross and disgusting this is. This user puts it best and was retweeted.
Bro, I know some people who probably seen this, and you know the new Steam machine, the new game systems are coming out, right? Let's say Steam machine's coming out. Motherfuckers might look at this and be like, oh wow, so it doesn't matter if I'm in debt anymore. Spend my $1,200 on a Steam machine. No, damn well he don't have $1,200 to pay it back.
What?
And then he go get on this app and try to flip it.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Should never buy. Another thing too, you should never use apps like this and credit cards and all that if you're not paying the balance off, bro. Don't
Yeah.
use it. Swipe for one thing, pay that off, use it again. Don't fall into the trap of I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna pay it back later. Because you're not gonna want to pay it back, bro.
Facts.
by the
The
official
life
covered
keeps
account.
moving on.
A16C
God.
backed covered lets users get up to 100% cash back on credit card purchases by offering fun and interactive games of chance. I downloaded the app. It's just gambling. And the worst part is you can't even use the old, oh, don't invest what you can't afford to lose or whatever the gamble people say, because you're literally investing money you can't afford to lose, because by definition, you're already in debt if you're using their app, if you're gambling
Yeah.
money on bills that you otherwise.
Bro, these niggas have found a way to capitalize on your bad decision making. I ain't gonna lie. This is why I say the elites have figured it out. And hey, man, listen, you can't wrong them. Y'all just gotta get smarter. Literally.
Yeah.
It's like now at this point, anybody could become an elite. I just gotta figure out some way to take advantage of stupid people.
Couldn't pay normally. Like, it's like, hey, am I going to pay rent this month, or am I going to try to just kind of risk it all for a quick flip on covered? I mean, this product is straight out of a dystopian sci-fi novel where
Facts.
people are flipping a coin on their rent. I mean, we're one step away from that. And
Welcome
this
to
is
Squid
proudly
Games
invested.
in real
but
life.
of course, it doesn't stop there. You also have Cheddar, the TikTok of sports wagering.
Is Cheddar. We're building the TikTok of sports wagering.
Oh my God.
Legal in 20 more states than DraftKings.
The
Accessible
TikTok
for
of sports
18 to
wagering?
21-year-olds.
I don't know if you're noticing the pattern here. It's just innovating on gambling, making it better. How can we tap more into consumers? Oh, they're in debt? Well, let's just let them gamble on their debt. Let's just kind of.
And you see, they're targeting 18 or 21-year-olds
Yep.
because y'all don't know any better. Y'all are just starting to get out of school and get into the workplace.
You're just getting some freedom with your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your frontal lobe hasn't even developed to where you know fully like right or wrong yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they know that, okay, you're in a moral standing like this, like you're shaky ground. You're not there yet where you're like, oh yeah, gambling is bad because like I want to have a future and I can see where it destroys my future. Because
Yeah.
you're too young to care about a future. It's just quite, you're not quite there.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I think that's wicked when they do that. They're taking advantage of people that don't really know what they want to do yet. That's fucked up.
Exactly.
So you leave them with no choice. Now I gotta work in a potato farm. Now I gotta go power up the factories and work on the bots.
Yeah.
Shit.
Can
Push
you
it
pay
one
your
layer
phone bill?
forward. I mean, eventually
That's
it's like,
the one bill
hey,
you
gamble
got
your
to pay.
kidney. Hey, you can't get out of debt. We'll let you finance it with an optional operation. Of course, we can't forget the Y Combinator app called Chad, which is an IDE that embraces the idea that they're just putting steak and TikTok and Tinder
Wow.
inside of your code editor. You know, just in case you're being too productive, now you can gamble. I don't even understand. Does big tech have any more good ideas? Is it just like, hey, how do we make gambling more addictive? How do we get into more people's wallets with gambling? I don't understand when big tech stopped pretending to have, you know, some utopian view and we're like, oh, that seems too hard. Let's just do the dystopia where we make a lot more money. Of course, it's not just A16Z either. I also wanted to point out this Reuters report showing that Meta, aka Facebook, 10% of their revenue, which is like a huge chunk of it, supposedly comes from ads for scams. Like straight up, ads for scammed and banned goods.
And when you get scammed, a lot of people are probably wondering, why doesn't the scammers go to jail? Because, bro, these are $1 million multi-corporations. They benefits off the backs of these scammers.
Yeah.
They need these scammers because guess what? Think about this, right? The scammers are creating accounts on their website, their company website. Now you'll probably say, oh, that actually diminishes the value. But no, it doesn't. Because you think it's a trustworthy company, you're going to say to yourself, no, Facebook could never scam me. Facebook would have to get rid of these guys. Facebook would clean up their marketplace. But Facebook doesn't give a damn. Because as long as they're bringing in product, they're getting a percentage. So why would I shut down free money?
Exactly. Well,
This is
why
their
not work
internal
with the
reporting.
Exactly.
They were going to make
When they can
$16
scam
billion for running.
And then you got to understand that scamming is looked at as a non, what's it called? Fuck. Hate when I can't think of the words. It's a non like violent crime. I don't remember the words of how they really classify it, but in essence, like if I were to scam you and I scammed you of $1 million, if you can prove that you got scammed, your bank is going to give you back your money. So they look at scamming as like, oh, I mean, they're going to get back their money anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, fuck it. It's free money.
Yeah.
Well, the system, someone has to pay for that money coming out.
Exactly.
If it's not the consumer, then it's the government. Then it's somewhere along the lines, we got to pay back that fucking scam that fucking took the money, because no money is free.
Yeah.
Advertising
Ultimately,
for
we
scams.
paying for
Now,
it.
I should
Exactly.
know, these
It
are
comes
from
out of our
accounts
tax
which
money,
Meta's
all
own
this other
system
shit they
has
collect from
flagged.
us.
This report is absolutely staggering and shows the extent to which Facebook's like, hey, fraud, our platform. Make sure you're using our platform. I'm happy to say that in their own internal reporting, Meta said
Crazy.
that you are less likely to be able to advertise scams on Google, although that definitely happens. But they say it's easier to advertise scams on Meta.
Oh my God. So these people are like, you know what? Come here, scammers. Don't go to Google anymore. They're blocking you from scamming, but we're allowing you over here free reign.
Platforms concluded an internal Meta review. So like their own people are like, yeah, it's super easy to scam with us. We got the scammers on our platform. And if you've been on Facebook, you know this to be true, of course. But I want to point out
this is
that the
wild,
company
bro.
says that they do ban advertisers, but only
never
if it's
spammed
automated
nobody
systems
on
predict the
Facebook.
marketers are at least
neither.
95% certain
I've
to be
always been
committing
terrified.
fraud, which is like
I've always been
really
terrified
hard
to
to be
spend money
that
on
certain.
Facebook, bro.
But if the company's less certain but still believes the advertiser is likely a scammer, Meta charges higher ad rates as a penalty. So they're squeezing.
So they just squeeze extra dollars out of them. Bro, yeah, man.
The scammers
We're
for
out
more
here
money
just giving
for
out
the
free
privilege
cheese, yeah.
to be advertising their scams on Meta.
And you see,
So
TRaw thought he was better than y'all. He said, oh, I don't be giving out no money to Facebook. But we just said it, bro. They're collecting out the back end somewhere. You just didn't know.
How though?
How? Through your taxes, because bro, listen, the money is being provided by the bank.
Yeah.
The bank gets the money from the national treasurer.
Yeah.
So when the bank is squeezing the treasurer for the money, where's the treasurer drawing this money from?
Okay.
Where's the production means to validate the money that's being produced?
Yeah.
There's no product for this money that's being produced, but yet somehow there's free money back in the market.
Yeah.
So obviously the government's going to say, damn, how many? You see, this is why when you look at a business, and I tell everybody, you have to look at this world like it's a massive corporation, a whole business. Corporations and business have productive profit margin meetings where they talk about how much is our losses. What do we need to cut corners so that we can improve our loss margins next year? And you think companies aren't doing that? And you think the bank isn't doing it? You think the government isn't doing that? Come on, bro. You think they just want to give out another stimulus check? I know y'all niggas begging. Please, I need my stimulus.
I just found this report staggering and just further points to my whole hypothesis, which is like, maybe big tech is out of ideas and they've given up the whole idea of like, hey, maybe we're going to be this utopian, we're going to push for a better tomorrow. Now, we're saying, hey, let's invest in the future. And what is the future? The future is covered. The future is we're disrupting personal finance. I love that. It's a great way to put it. You're disrupting personal finance, all right, by letting people bet against their bills. That's their tagline. Oh my gosh. What is our world coming to? These are the products we're pushing. This is what we're making happen. Things don't just happen for no reason. Like, people have to do things. There's a view of the world which is like,
and yeah, that's where we can literally close it off. Good video by Boyzilla, man. Because honestly, he's about to get into something I was going to close it off with. All of this only exists because we allow it to. Ultimately, these companies can't win. They can't succeed unless we give them the power. You feel me? And I keep saying it in every video. I'll re-say it again. If you didn't even spend money for 24 hours, just one day, you would watch all the elites come and beg on their knees because they didn't even think you had the willpower to not spend any money. TRaw?
Yeah, bro, I couldn't have said it any better. You took the words right out of my mouth, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We made it to the end of another video. Love y'all. Great for y'all, man. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. You already know. Catch y'all in the next one. We out.